Last week on The Murder Game, 10 amateur investigators began their hunt for a fictional killer and a £25,000 reward.
Yeah, we need to spend to 3 teams.
They were faced with 9 suspects, all played by actors. One of them is the killer.
Can you not grab me? Don't grab me!
They started to uncover clues that put them on the trail of the murderer.
You got it? You got it? Yeah.
Oh, Rory, great!
But they have to be careful. Each week, one investigator will be eliminated in the killer's game.
Hello?
Last week, Christine was the first to go. The next stage of the investigation is about to get underway in the morning briefing. Last week, the investigators learned the victim was called Catherine Pryor. She was murdered in the church where her sister Goldie was due to be married to childhood sweetheart Jay Wilmington later that day. After a high-speed chase, the investigators lost the killer and the getaway car. It belonged to Dean Garrity, the best man at the wedding. Now he's missing, along with videotape he filmed of Catherine just before she was murdered. The chief runs the briefings. Bob Taylor is a real murder squad detective with 30 years' experience.
Good morning. Before we go any further, we need to appoint a new lead investigator. We will honour the wishes of the investigator who did not return.
Should I not return, I would like to choose Nick Sykes to be lead investigator. That's because I think he is quite methodical in his ways. I think he puts a lot of thought into what he does.
Nick, would you take your seat, please? These are the 9 suspects. One of them killed Catherine Pryor, eliminated Christine on the killer's game, and left a clue for Sarita, who survived. Have you got any ideas? Have you seen this? Meryl, what do you think it is?
Well, Catherine Parr lived at Millfield's caravan site, so perhaps it's a key to a caravan or something.
Good thinking, Meryl. Right. It seems likely that that key might fit Catherine Pryor's caravan. Our first line of inquiry is to conduct an intelligence search, looking specifically for personal items of information that might tell you about her relationships. The second line of inquiry, Dean Garrity, the best man, is missing, along with the video of the wedding preparations that were taking place in the church. We don't know whether he's involved in the car chase that Rory, Meryl and Sarita were involved in. But I have got some news. A passerby has found an abandoned car. It fits the description, make and colour of the car that you chased. What might you find in that vehicle?
Possibly the video.
Possibly the murder weapon.
DNA.
Exactly, Sarita. This car could be bristling with evidence. Right, our third line of inquiry is to see Jennifer Wilmington. She's the groom's mother. She was organising Jay and Goldie's wedding. Find out who was attending the wedding and find out what else she knows.
As lead investigator, Nick picks the teams. He puts Mervyn and Richard in Team 1. They will search Catherine's caravan. Sam, Sarita and Meryl are Team 2. They'll investigate the abandoned car. Team 3 is Andrew, Mel and Rory. They'll speak to Jennifer Wilmington.
Right, so when you're all out today, make sure that you're asking about Dean. He's still missing and he is a key suspect. It's really important that you find him. Off you go.
First out are Mervyn and Richard. They're following up on the killer clue. They're heading for the Millfields caravan site where the victim, Catherine Pryor, lived. As with all the teams, they will face a hidden test. They find Catherine's caravan, but the key doesn't fit.
There we go.
Catherine's father, Frank Pryor, has arrived. He's one of the 9 suspects.
You girls stay in the car. We'll sort out this. Excuse me? What are you doing?
Good afternoon, Frank. Are you okay?
Oh, it's you. Yeah?
It's SI Merchant and SI Sharrock.
Oh, yeah, sorry we haven't met before. I'm sorry to hear about the circumstances.
Yeah, okay. Well, what can I do for you?
Catherine left a daughter, Anya, and Frank claims he's come to get some of her possessions.
Why won't they let him in? I don't know.
With Anya in the car is her babysitter, Vanessa March. She is also a suspect.
Well, you'll be able to get in there eventually.
Fortunately, Frank has a key that does fit.
Right.
Whoa. Okay.
Right, I want these photographs.
We can get the photographs to you very shortly. It's just that if you can give us a moment, there might be something there that may just help us to find the killer of your daughter. And I'm sure, from your point of view, that's quite a big priority.
It is a priority.
Yeah.
This is my granddaughter, please.
Okay.
She's just going to get a couple of toys off the bed. Look, you can see the toys from here.
No, we did say, didn't we explain?
Yeah, but let her take her toys, for God's sake.
Can I just ask you a question, Vanessa? When was the last time you saw
Thanks very much, Mr. Brown.
Dean Garrity?
Sunday night at the pub.
The pub.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Right, I need to take Vanessa now. Anya's getting a little bit upset.
Did Catherine have a boyfriend?
Not that I know of.
No.
No.
Right, okay.
Vanessa, can you go and sort Anya? She's getting upset. Right, I've got to go now.
Okay,
I'm leaving
Frank.
you these keys. Don't lose them, because I've just changed the locks and you won't be able to get in if you haven't got these keys.
Just one quick question. The very last one.
Yeah. This key, is that any significance at all?
That's the old key. That won't fit these locks.
That was Catherine's key,
That was
was
Catherine's
it?
key.
Right.
The test for Team 1 is to find the vital piece of evidence hidden in the caravan.
It's not.
It doesn't take Richard long to find something he thinks is important.
What you got then?
GF Mills, Shed 4, 4 p.m, 15th to the 11th, 02. GF Mills. 4 p.m, 15th to the 11th, that's tomorrow.
So she's meant to meet someone tomorrow.
I'm sure as we drove around, I might have seen GF Mills somewhere, like, big, like a mill. A flour mill, something with GF Mills.
Hey Nick, how you doing, mate? We've come across a little bit of information.
Hi, I'm Mervyn, I'm 30 years old, I live in Hackney, London, and I'm a visual merchandiser. I've got a good eye for detail, and that's probably what I've taken on board from my day-to-day work activities. I think that skill's going to help me in a sense that when we're out there investigating, asking questions, taking on board information, I think it will help me in those lines, because it's a skill that I've trained up and I've had for years.
Mel, Rory and Andrew are about to meet a new suspect. They're heading to Creeksea Place to interview Jennifer Wilmington. The Wilmingtons have lived at Creeksea for generations. 3 family members currently reside. The elderly owner, Tony Wilmington, his sister Felicity, and his wife Jennifer.
Now, what